Why did Jesus call a woman a dog? Jesus had just stepped into the region of Tyre and Sidon, a place where no Jewish teacher would normally go. His disciples walked beside him, likely confused about why they were here. But Jesus always had a reason. Then, from the crowd, a voice cut through the noise. "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is suffering terribly from a demon." A woman, a Canaanite, fell at his feet, her eyes desperate, her hands trembling. She wasn't just asking, she was begging. To the Jews, Canaanites were outsiders, enemies, unclean. She had no place here, no right to ask anything from a Jewish Messiah. And yet, here she was, crying out for mercy. But Jesus? He said nothing. The disciples shifted uncomfortably. She kept pleading. They were getting annoyed. "Send her away, Lord. She won't stop following us." Then finally, Jesus spoke. "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." A clear statement, a boundary. The door was closing, but the woman refused to leave. Instead, she did something shocking. She knelt before him. "Lord, help me." This was no ordinary request. This was a mother, fighting for her child, refusing to let go of the only hope she had left. And then came the words that made everyone stop. "It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs." The disciples glanced at each other. Did he just call her a dog? For a moment there was silence. But then, she answered, "Yes, Lord, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." She wasn't arguing. She wasn't offended. She was agreeing. But even in that agreement, she claimed her place at the table. And in that moment, everything changed. Jesus' face softened. A smile played at his lips. The test was over, and she had passed. "Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted." At that very instant, her daughter was healed. No dramatic gestures. No long prayers. Just a word. Because that's all it takes when faith meets the power of God. This wasn't just about healing. It was about persistence. About faith that refuses to quit, even when it seems like God is silent. Because sometimes, God wants to see, will you give up or will you press in? And for those who refuse to walk away, even the crumbs of his power are enough to change everything.